think if anything, my personal mindset on jazz is that jazz is essentially just our modern day improvised music in general. It's not jazz, per se. It's not one specific musical set of characteristics anymore, at least.
Yep.
And that's why, you have Robert Glasper, who is connecting jazz and improvisation to R&B and hip hop. And then you have the Bad Plus connecting jazz to classic rock.
Yeah.
And Brad Meldau taking a lot of folk and different periods of rock as well. And you have, kind of what some people consider modern jazz. And is no longer, to me, bebop, right? And it's no longer stride piano.
Yeah.
And one, I don't want to make a blanket statement, but many of the best improvisers on the planet are, what we might consider jazz musicians, or at least were trained in jazz.
Yeah.
And so I just like teaching a language. It's like you learn the grammar and you learn the way that language works. And then stride piano is like, oh, I'm going to learn like the medical terms.
Yeah.
And then bebop is like, oh, I'm going to learn, the scientific terms, in physics or whatever. And it's all English, right? You're kind of increasing your specialized vocabulary. I don't know if that's really the greatest answer to your question or not, because I haven't really thought about that before, but that's how I personally look at it. So hopefully that's helpful.